Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Queen here, and today I am memory planning for the week of the 30th through the 5th of February. And yes, this was the week I gave birth to my baby girl. This kit is Letters to Apollo, Wild and Free, and it had some beautiful elements and some beautiful baby things, the baby onesie, the rattle, the bear, and I definitely wanted to use this for that week, or the week that I gave birth. This was a more neutral kit because at the time I did not know what I was having, but I still like the way this looks and the way this turned out. So for the foiling, I only use Sadie stickers because I wanted to keep this as simple as possible with those elements, because this was not supposed to be a voiceover. However, YouTube is flagging the music that I put for most of my videos, and I tried to find other music to use, but I could not. It was still flagging it as copyright, but I'm pretty sure you guys are okay with me doing a voiceover. Again, I'm not going to be talking about the stickers. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't use any icons or anything like that. I will put those in later. So I did try out something different in my date cover area. I added the Kiss Cut florals. Sorry, I'm out of the camera view. I do go back. So yes, I added the Kiss Cut florals at the top, and I really like how that looked. And then she had a lot of these boxes in the kit, those laced boxes, and I cut those diagonally, and then I used the foiled ones from Paper Muse Craft, and I also cut those diagonally, and that turned out really cute. I also pulled in the artwork from the kit. I love the little bunny there, is super cute. So this kit was also giving me like Easter vibes, but definitely more so on the side of a baby kit. So the florals that you see me using, the foiled ones, are actually ones that I cut from the 2021 Sadie Sticker Advent. This was a more so spring type thing as well, because I know we're still in winter, but I didn't use any winter elements. So yeah, I really like how this area turned out. The days of the weeks are from Letters to Apollo, and that's basically it for the date cover area. So basically I said I wasn't going to talk about the sticker, so basically I was going to talk about my birthing experience. With that being said, I'm going to just go ahead and talk about it. It's my third C-section. I did have a positive experience with the birthing portion of it. When I went in, I had to be there at about 5:30. And my surgery was at 8:30, and baby was here within 22 minutes of my surgery starting. So she arrived at 8:22, and she is a little bundle of joy. She was 6 pounds and 20 inches, really long, so cute. And I liked this experience because my first experience was an emergency, so I was put to sleep. And then my second experience was also good. I didn't get put to sleep. I did get to see my son, or my baby, be born. But this time it was a different hospital. It was really different. I did request no students because I was high risk, and I just wanted to be more so on the safe side. So yeah, for this experience I really liked it because they had the blue and the clear paper up, so that you can't see what they're doing down there. And then after baby arrived, they pulled down the blue paper, and there was a clear paper there, or clear plastic there, and they allowed me to touch the baby through the plastic, which was a really beautiful thing because that didn't happen in my last two pregnancies. And also, before the surgery started, the surgeon asked me about my previous surgeon, because he said, hey, I can't find your previous surgery scars. And I was like, okay, that's a good thing. And I know I typically always get staples when they're finished, but this time they gave me stitches. So I'm curious to see how my scar will turn out this time around. So yeah, after that, I went ahead and went into recovery. And we were there, I think, for 2 hours, and then I went into my room. So the only bad thing that I would say is the whole time that I was going to my OB appointments and things like that, I was advising them of everything, my pain levels, my pain tolerance or tolerance to medication, being that I have had 4 femur surgeries, and I don't think they heard me as much as I would have liked them to hear me, because I think on the second day of me being there, I was in pain to the point of crying and shivering, and I don't feel like my pain was managed as well as it could be. And I'm not going to say, the hospital and things like that, mention the name of the hospital, because things happen. So yeah, that happened, and it's just one of those things that'll probably be in my head. I just felt like it shouldn't have happened in the hospital while, they're giving me round the clock of medication, and I had a pain management team plus my original doctors. So it's all said and done. Baby is okay. Mom is okay. We are home. And I'm just taking it day by day. I really love this doll because this was my last week being pregnant, or last day being pregnant on Monday. So I just wanted to put one last doll of me being pregnant. So yeah, that was really good. On the next day, they were just coming in, checking on me and baby, and they kept asking me about, the diapers and the feedings. And I'm like, no one gave me any paper to write that down. And, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just doing what a mom would normally do. So I finally was able to get some paper and start writing that down for them. And I think some of them thought I was like a first time mom, because they were asking me to do things or telling me not to do things. And I was like, I already know this. But I still took in the information and appreciated the information, because, that's what they're supposed to do. So my mom and my aunt and the boys came to visit baby the following day, and they were so like shocked and happy at the same time. They wanted to touch the baby and see her legs and her feet, and they were just smiling ear to ear. And my baby boy was saying, the bubble is gone. He was calling my belly a bubble. So yes, I was explaining to him that yes, the bubble is gone and the baby is here. And I just want to make sure I still take time out for all of my little babies. They are all my babies. And before going to have my C-section, I did take that into consideration, and we took the boys to the zoo to have some family time, and we also went to the aquarium the weekend prior to me going into surgery. And I think that was really good. I wasn't able to be out for too long before being in pain, but I was able to get them out, get them McDonald's, get them ice cream, do different things, get them Kona ice, which they love. So yeah, They came in, they saw baby. My cousin also saw the baby. She loves babies. She wanted to touch the baby. And she was asking like, what part of the baby is this? Because I had her under the blanket, beating her, and I was like, that's her leg, and it was like super soft, and her legs are really long, her hands are really long, so not like crazy long, but longer. She's longer than my other babies, so I think she's gonna be really tall, like her mama. What else happened? So the food, I think everybody says this, if the hospital food is hospital food. However, I ate it. It was nutrition for me and for a baby. So I didn't complain too much about that. However, like on the last day, they brought me a salad and it was just not given. So I ended up sending babe to Publix, which wasn't too far away, to get food and snacks, and I kept wanting a Baby Ruth, so he got me that from Publix as well. And we just watched movies that they had on the TV. They had some Marvel movies, and I'm always up to watch and rewatch Marvel movies. So yeah, we did that, and we just enjoyed baby. And then the other thing, when I went to this hospital, the last hospital that I went to, they gave the baby the first shower. In this hospital, they did not do the baby's first shower. They wanted the baby to have all of the stuff on her for at least 24 hours before the shower. And then you have the option for the nurse to go ahead and wash the baby, or I just went ahead and gave my baby her first bath myself, which was a little bit harder than I thought. You're in pain, you're up, you're trying to wash and make sure not to drop this small little baby, because I was by myself when I did it, and I would have had to walk back and forth with the water. So I just stayed, where I was, and gave her her shower. And she did not like that. No, ma'am. But I just wanted to get her hair all washed and her all cleaned up and some lotion on her skin because it had started to dry out. So did that, and me and baby just kind of enjoyed each other some more. So I was waiting for the motorcycle to turn off. Hopefully he doesn't crank up again. But anyways, yeah, did that, and then I think either the next day or the following day, um, baby was discharged, and then I was discharged. However, there is some in between. Also, a first for me for this birth is having baby's picture taken inside the hospital, which was so cute. So yeah, this was my first time doing that. So we got pictures. I cannot wait to print those and put them in an album. I already printed like 75 pictures off of my phone to have them put inside of an album. So I can't wait to do that. Also, what else happened? Did the pictures, and I think the following day after that is when we left. So for that, they make sure mom is mom, baby is baby, and then you leave. It was really scary, being out with a new baby. Not scary, but like I was on edge with traffic because there was a lot of traffic with some people leaving from Gasparilla that were here the weekend. They were, I guess, leaving later on in the week, so there was a little bit of traffic. And then also we were trying to gauge it so where I can meet up with my mom, and we all arrive at the house at about the same time. So I did meet up with the boys, get home. Babe went ahead and made dinner that day, and I was basically in mama mode, but in my room. Me and baby were in the room, and I was just feeding her and loving on her and making sure everything was a-okay. I did eventually come out and check on my boys, and give them lots of love and make sure they knew that they were still loved. Because you know, sometimes when a new baby comes, they're like, or I feel like they feel they will be forgotten. So make sure to tell them, you know, everything's okay, mom still loves you, and eat ate dinner with them. And then what else happened? I think that was about it. Like right now, I'm still just getting implemented with everything, making sure everything is going to work out when it comes to taking the boys to school in the morning. School in the morning and picking them up in the afternoon. I want to make sure everything is a-okay with that. So yeah, that is it for this week, and that is it for my experience. I hope you all enjoyed this little chat playing with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Here is a slow wiggle for you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.